All right, cool. Oh, this is going to be hard to watch what I'm doing and also watch the chat if anybody comes. All right. Right now I'm just leaving up cards from August minute rips. Gotta sleeve all these up. And then was planning on sorting them out today, but ran out of time. So I'm just gonna finish sleeving these up. And Epiphany, how's it going? Right now I'm just sleeving up these cards from August minute rips, and then I'm gonna take a look at my junk food that I got while I was far from home. Took a week off of my regular job, and all that really means is that when I'm out doing lift, I don't have to worry about being back at the warehouse each night. I'm looking at the sleeving that I'm doing, so I probably miss when you guys type in the chat, but hey, Driller and Johnny. Yeah, so I was on vacation from my regular job, which meant that I didn't have to worry about where I ended up each night while doing lift. And so I kind of used that as a little road trip, motorcycle going by. So I ended up some places far from home. And when I do that, I've decided that I'm not going to buy these anymore, except when I end up somewhere far from home. So I picked up one of those, my little junk food snack, like Funyuns or whatever, knowing that it has no sustaining value, but still tastes good, I guess. And then interesting bag that I found. Actually, this was 2 bags. These were in the Ziploc bag, and these were in a Walmart bag, Pokemon cards. I got these at the Goodwill outlet. Look how beat up these are. Those are completely trashed. Don't know what's in them, only know that card on the front. But it's going to be fun to look through them. Got those at the Goodwill outlet where everything is in those giant bins, and you just have to dig through, and then they sell it by the pound. So I paid $1.59 a pound for that bag. How long is it going to take me to sleeve these cards? Don't you love it when you're trying to get a card in a sleeve and you just can't get both corners in? Jeez. Try a different sleeve. Oh my gosh. It seems glossy cards are easier to get in the sleeves. There we go. So who's in here still? I don't know. Wasn't expecting somebody to be next door working, but they're doing some construction next door. If you weren't here a few minutes ago, these cards that I'm sleeving right now are from the August minute rips. Gotta sleeve them all up. We had a lot of Allen and Ginter in August, didn't we? And then in a few minutes, I'll get to that Collector Edge box. Not used to doing this on camera, sleeving cards. I usually do this in the background. Oh my gosh. Okay, take a break from the Allen and Ginter. It's just too frustrating trying to get those in. Okay. Let's try these. There we go. I guess I have a habit of starting live streams with no planning and no announcements. I don't have top loaders for mini cards, but eventually I'm going to order some of those because something that I've never showed in a video yet, and probably will never get around to it, but a couple of years ago at a thrift store, I grabbed a blaster box that was tied up in a plastic bag. I didn't know what was going to be in it, but what ended up being in it was just stuffed with mini cards. So there are about 250 mini cards from various years. So eventually I'm going to end up buying some packs of sleeves. For now, I'm just putting them all in regular sleeves and not in top loaders like that. How did we get back to Allen and Ginter? Oh, goodness. And I forgot to turn on the AC in the office. In fact, I think I'm going to go do that. Hold that thought. Watch me walk by. I'm going to turn on the AC. Okay, got it. Here I am. Sorry. There we go. Gotta sleeve up all these cards. How long should I make you guys wait before I look at something from one of these boxes? All right, there we go. Anybody else have trouble sleeving Allen and Ginter cards? Trying not to mess up those corners. This is frustrating. All right, there we go. All right, action-packed. These will be easier. There we go. Who's anxious to see that Fairfield box? Oh, that's 2 cards. Wait. Yeah, okay, there we go. Let me get through this stack here, and then I'll bust open that collector's edge and see what's in there. Don't want to make you guys watch me sleeve cards for an hour before we actually look at anything that we haven't seen before. Does anybody feel sorry for the attendees at Burning Man who are all stuck in the mud? I think it's hilarious. I guess they get what they paid for. Ramirez, that's not scratched off. That's Guardians. I guess nobody had that team. I think every year they have a couple of fatalities at Burning Man. I mean, are they there for a week or a whole weekend? And you got 70,000 people. So, that's within the average statistics for a city of 70,000 people for someone to die each week. And people are doing risky stuff up there, and drugs and whatever else. I don't know what how the crime is. People getting in fights or stealing from each other. I'd imagine there's less of that but definitely doing drugs and risky behaviors. I don't know if the fatality had anything to do with the actual weather, unless it was a vehicle crash or maybe climbing on an art project or something. But I'm pretty sure every year they have at least a couple of fatalities up there. It's pretty common for me to take my time off around this time of year. Some of it combining some vacation days off with the holiday weekend makes it easier to take a trip and not use so much time. So I used 5 days. Hey, Yeri! It's Yeri. Which I'm sure that I'm not saying properly. I'm not even going to try to roll the Y. Somebody said, hey, and it's Wander Franco. Be interesting to see how that all comes down. How old is he? He's 22. I haven't seen anything about the age of the other end of that situation, the person on the other end of that. Don't know how old they are. Gray guy. Geocaching video. Yeah, I was actually, so that was at a place called Hellhole Reservoir, and I went up there, and the day that I was up there, the mosquito fire started, and by the time I got back, the road I was on was closed for the firefighting effort. That ended up turning into a major, major fire, and I was planning on driving back up that road. What's today? Sunday? I was going to do that on Friday, on my birthday, to drive back up either all the way or part of the way towards Hellhole. Oh, I finished that stack. So that means we can actually look at something new. But when I got to Forest Hill, the town of Forest Hill, where you turn off to go on Mosquito Ridge Road, when I turned off on Mosquito Ridge Road, it was closed right there at the top. So I think they still have a lot of work to do to make sure that trees and boulders and everything are not falling. So this is our, I got this in Folsom, I believe. Folsom at a Walgreens, I guess. So let's see what's in it. The pack we have is that 89 Donruss? Let's see here. Can I see a date? Somebody tell me, what year is that? Donruss, because I know you guys know off the top of your head. Okay, let's see here. What do we got? We got Josh Winkowski, brand new rookie card. We've got Ronald Acuna Jr. Okay, not gonna cry about that. 2007. Eliezer Alfonso, Giants. Rondell White. Got Bowman Chrome, Mike Napoli. What year is that? 2014. Bodman Chrome. They love to bow. Arizona Diamondbacks. That's 2017, right? Oh. One thing I did actually see was at a Target or a Walmart. I think it was in a Target. I saw complete sets on the shelf at Target or Walmart. Not 100% sure which one, but they were from the All-Star game, so they were the complete set that had these stamps in them from 2023. Chris Iannetta. We have Coco Crisp, Nice. Wrong team, though. Dave, is it Val or Valley? Dave Val. We have Doyle Alexander. Looking for Gary's, Jerry's, Terry's. Jeff Ballard. We have Mackie Sasser. Bob Forsch. Pat Tabler. Lonnie Smith. Got Lonnie and Donnie. Uh-oh. Do we need to start a new binder? Lonnie, Donnie, Ronnie, Johnny. I don't know if I could handle another binder. Donnie Moore. Bobby Witt. What is that one? Tim Salmon. Hey, not going to complain about that. Upper Deck Black Diamond. That's a cool card. We have Mark Hill. Fleer 84. That's an old one for a Fairfield box. We have Greg Vaughn. Is anybody counting these? Harold Reynolds, which could be a Harry, but it doesn't say Harry on here. Lonnie Smith. Now I got to go backwards a little bit. Lonnie Smith, right there. And Donnie Moore. All right, if we don't get anything for the actual Junkie Breaks binder, then the theme of the box is going to be Lonnie and Donnie. We have Sean Jeter. Coming attraction. Hey, Athletics. Carney Lensford. We've got Dimitri Young. Rick Aguilera. Gary Milky. Chili Davis, one of my favorite baseball names. Rich Yet. I don't think I've ever seen that name before. Terry Steinbach. Nice. All right. Who's going to win? The Lonnies and Donnies or the Terrys, Jerrys, and Barrys? Eddie Solomon, 1982, Pirates. We've got Roy Smalley and Danny Jackson. Greg Jeffries. Todd Froworth. One of my least. I don't like these with all the sprinkles on the sides. Just seems, if they actually didn't have that crazy 90s paint splotches, I'd probably like these a lot better. Al Padrique. Trevor Hoffman. Oh, one of my favorite Stadium Club sets with the font style of the label makers that I like to collect. We have Cody Ransom. Fleer Triple Crown. Nice looking cards. There's the Hoffman. I don't know what this blurry. Oh, that's another player. I thought that was the background, but that's actually a player in the foreground. That's the batter. Okay, there's the bat right there. That's the batter. That's actually a pretty cool shot. It's actually pretty neat. We have Sprague for the Blue Jays. Ed Sprague. They don't put much in these boxes anymore. Mark Grace, wait a minute. I was just saying they don't put much in these boxes anymore, and look at that. What is behind that? That's a mini from Allen and Ginter, a framed mini. Is it going to be autographed? You're going to have to wait and see. Johnny Ray. So right now the Johnnies, Donnies, and Lonnies are winning. We got 2 for the Junkie Breaks and 4 Lonnie, Donnie, and Johnny. And then over here we got Terry and Gary. So it's going to be a battle. We've got Ruben Sierra. I'm hiding that mini card. I can't believe we got a framed mini in this box. Is it just going to be a mini or an auto or a relic or what? We've got Greg Harris, rated rookie. We have Roberto Kelly. We've got Fred Manrique. Is it Manrique? We have Tommy Gregg. Now I'm excited to see, oh, Boston Red Sox. I love the artwork on this side of these cards, and then on the back is stickers. Twins, Pirates. Too bad that's so off-center. It's a cool sticker if it wasn't off-center. But I do love the artwork they put on the back of these. Philadelphia Stadium card with a chunk missing out of the top there. That's a cool card. I like it. The aerial view with the border. Is the grass really that green? It must be fake. And then, so this is all the Phillies from that set. Score. That's actually kind of cool how they don't have the card logo on the front of this. Looks like a postcard. Pretty neat. And we've got Mike Moore, My Athletics. We've got Jeff King. Another Jeff King, 2 in a row. I guess I'm not going to complain about it because we also got the next card. So maybe that's like a tell. If you get 2 in a row of the same player, then your next one is a hit. So we've got, I think this is Allen and Kinter. They're the only ones doing framed minis, right? Right, that's the back of it. Who's excited? Congratulations. Oh no, it says World's Champions. I thought it said congratulate. I saw the end of it and I thought it said congratulations, but it said World's Champions. So let's see here. What do we got? We have Toronto Blue Jays. Can you see that? AGRJBA. JBA. So that's going to be an auto, right? Jose Bautista. Nice. Is that going to be a Jose Bautista autograph? No. Okay, it's a bat relic. But that's sweet. That's still pretty sweet, though. This is out of a, hey Julie, this is out of a Fairfield collector box. Nice. I am not going to complain about that. Do you think it's from the bat? He's the one with that super famous bat flip in like the greatest inning of baseball ever, right? Isn't he the one? Jose Bautista? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's the one. Wouldn't that be amazing if this was the bat from that bat flip? That would be incredible. Wow. That might be the best actual hit that I've pulled out of a Fairfield box. So we got Terry and Gary and a really cool hit. And then on the other side, we got Johnny, Donnie, Lonnie, and Lonnie. And how many people are in here? We've got 2 people in here. You guys vote. Should I open this? You guys want me to open this? Yeah, that was a pretty good box. Pretty happy with that. And then these other cards you're looking at, Julie, are minute rips from August, and I'm just sleeving them up. And then we've got a bag over here from the thrift store. So go for it. Open the pack. Okay. Usually I stack these to the side, but since you guys are suffering through a live stream, we might actually be able to get the Garys, Larrys, and Jerrys to take the lead here. Got the puzzle piece. Stan, what puzzle piece is that? I wonder who that is. Stan Musial. All right. Hey, another Chili Davis, one of my favorite baseball names. Chili Davis, Athletics, Luis Polonia, nice. Brian Fisher. We have Jamie Quirk. What's up with that look on his face? Must have been seeing something quirky. Manny Trejo. We've got Randy Myers. John Franco, Bill Duran, Larry Parrish. So we got 3-4 now. Jim Dwyer. We've got Jeff Reed. Gary, it's tied up 4-4. All right. We have Mike Lavalier, La Valeri. La Valere. We've got Steve Balboni and Damasco Garcia. All right, so tie game between the Larrys, Garys, Jerrys, and the Johnnies, Donnies, and Lonnies. And then we got that. Wow, that I can't believe that hit. I'm actually shocked that we got that. I'm gonna have to look those up. Doesn't matter if it's worth anything. It's really, really cool. And then, let's leave that up there. Let me sleeve up a few more of these cards. It's good to see you guys. Greetings, Mike. What does that say? Dragonora? Okay, so who remembers these? These are from August Minute Rips. Are these cards on the back and stickers on the front? Or are they stickers on both sides? Not quite sure, but these, when I sort these out, these are going to be distributed according to the player who's named on the one side, because the other side doesn't have the players' names. And when we have two teams on one card, they always stay with me. But those will be sorted out that way. Let me sleeve up a few more of these cards, and then we will take a look. Hang on just a moment. Somebody's knocking on the door. Let me see what they want. Okay, sorry we don't have it. Sorry guys. That was the guy who's working next door. I guess he's cleaning the carpets and he's looking for a faucet to attach the hose to, but there's no faucet on the outside of our building in the front. Oh wait, what? Oh, is that a smaller card? Oh, I just figured out why I'm always missing, when I'm looking at those triple play cards, I'm always missing the tattoos and the eye blacks, and I just now figured out that it's because they're smaller. I didn't realize that they were on a smaller card, so that's why I'm always missing them. And now it makes sense. Let me get through a little bit. I've been super anxious to look at these cards over here and see what they are. But I've been waiting because I wanted to do it in a live stream. And those are the cards from the Goodwill outlet. Do you guys have a Goodwill outlet? Have you ever been to one? It's part of the Goodwill chain, but it's not like a regular Goodwill store. They have these tables. I made a short showing them when I found a green die, which I found actually a lot of dice that day. But it's the place where stuff goes right before it goes to the dump. It's either stuff that didn't sell in a regular Goodwill store, or it's stuff that either wasn't good enough or wasn't the kind of stuff they put in a regular Goodwill store. And what they do is they have the big bins, and everybody kind of digs through and picks out what you want, and then they just weigh it at the end, sell it by the pound. It's almost like dumpster diving, but then you pay for the stuff. Usually what they do is each one operates a little bit differently, but usually what they do is they'll bring out a new row of tables covered in stuff, and the reseller type people, the hardcore guys, they all line up on the edge of these lines before the tables are brought out. And you're not allowed to touch anything on the table before the person walks away from it that just brought it out. And then the ones that are digging for things to resell, they go crazy. They get mad at each other. They get in arguments. They just really go at it. And I'm usually waiting till the scrum is done, and then I just kind of go digging around in the bottom looking for interesting things to hoard, like collecting all the dice I can find. I did actually find a good handful of dice, which I guess I will show when I do the team assignments at the end of the month. Nice looking card right here. These are, oh, didn't realize that had a ding on it. See that edge right there? It's a little banged up. I know I keep repeating myself, but I know that not everybody who's here was here when I said what this is. These are the cards from August minute rips that I'm sleeving up, and then I gotta sort them later. But oh, check that out. All right, luckily I have these. I can't believe the first one of these that I got from Series 1 literally just had a sticker right here that indicated, I guess to the people manufacturing it, indicated where they're supposed to stick the patch, and there was no patch. Okay, are you guys ready? Let's set these to the side. You ready to look in this bag and see what we found? I paid $1.59 a pound. The baseball cards were in this bag. The Pokemon cards were in a just thrown in a Walmart bag. I don't even know why I grabbed the Pokemon cards. I'm not even really not into Pokemon, but let's have a look at a couple of these. And these are tore up too. But oh, is that what I grabbed? Energy, energy, energy. All right, we got Pansage. I hope I don't find anything disgusting on these. Energy. We've got Electrobuzz. Hey, that's 2 Electrobuzz cards that are different. We've got a Trainer, Tierno, Coughing, Grimmer. What I'm hoping for out of here is to find a card that can match up and go in my Junkie Breaks binder. I think that would be great if there was a name of a Pokemon. Which was, oh, the 2 different Electrobuzz cards. One is a variation. Does that have any difference in the game? Or oh, so this has Thunder Shock and Thunder Punch. This one has Knuckle Punch. So I guess that's different, right? Nidorino. We've got Drifloon, Litwick. I actually like that one. That's cool. Oh, he's got a nose and an eye, and okay, that's cool. Skrelp. We've got Honage, Misdreavus, another Misdreavus. So these are exactly the same. I see, looks like all the values are the same, so that's just duplicate. Ralts, Drowsy, we have Cobalt, Zubat, Nidorino times 2. Everything has the same values. Yeah, looks like it does. Drowsy, is that the same one? Nope, different. So that's a variation, I guess. Yep. There's another Nidorino. What's the little symbol on the top up there mean? Where's the flying pig? Is Nidorino a flying pig? Driftblim, Pumpkaboo. I like pumpkins, but that doesn't look anything like a pumpkin. Esper. We have Spoink. Hey, now that definitely is a pig right there. We've got Wheezing, Remoraid, and Bruxish. All right. Other end of the bag. Let's look at some baseball cards. $1.59 a pound for these baseball cards. We've got Rich Yet. Oh. I didn't even think that they might not all be baseball cards. It might only be one baseball card. Who knows? We've got Rick Smits. We've got Kevin Johnson. There we go. Dave Parker. Odie McDowell. Mark Sullivan. I know these are like the tore-uppest of baseball cards that you'll ever see. But I want to look for Jerry's, Gary's, and Terry's, Barry's, and Derry's. We've got Antoine Walker. Got a Kings. Is that a team card? Yeah, looks like a Kings team card. Tom Pagnosi. We have, oh, that was stuck. Jeff Dedman. Jim Aker. Tommy Hinzo. Got basketball. David West. Carney Lansford, My Athletics. Lyle Overbay. Bowman's Best. What year? 2004. We have Gene Larkin. We've got Steve Blake. Huge crease. We've got Rocky Childress. Morning. Does he have a first name? He does, but I can't read it. Alonzi Morning. Got Jeff Reed. Got Reggie Miller. Man, these are really tore up. Terry Davis. Topps Stadium Club Basketball. When it comes to my PC, since I'm not collecting cards for their value, condition is not number one for me. That'll fit perfectly in my Junkie Breaks binder. Like, it literally doesn't matter the condition. It's just another Terry to go in another page. We've got Isaiah Thomas, Wally Ritchie, Greg Swindell. We have Baker. Is that his first name right there? Vin? Yeah, Vin. Okay, Vin Baker. We've got Eric Lechner, Andrew Bogut, Chris Gatling, and Daquan Cook. Scratched. Don't know what I'm going to do with all these cards except for the ones that go in my binder. Let's go back to the other side and look at some of these Pokemons. Frogadier, Krabby. Hey, I like that one. I guess the simple ones are kind of cool, actually. Wingull. We have Palpitoad, Araquanid, Timpole, Parallel City. Don't know what a Parallel City is, but I see that it's reversed. We have Staryu and another Staryu. Probably not going to find anything like a full art foil card, right? Seeking. We have Mantine, Ducklet. Simple image right there. Almanite. What is that? That's not a hermit crab, but he's looks like a hermit crab, but not a crab. We've got some energy, energy, energy. This is all the filler, right? Lots of energy. I wish I had that much energy. All right, let's see here. Let me get the rest of these Pokemon that are facing this direction, and then we'll go back to the other end. All right. We have Loudred, Blitzel. No. Yeah, I guess Blitzel. Rowlet. Loudred, Rowlet. Okay. Ampharos, Spirit Link. Another Rowlet. Lillipup. An Energy Pouch. Clink. Disorderly Flip. Whismer. And Far-Fetched. Like that picture. That's cool. Okay. Flip the stack. Let's get some of these sports cards. Okay, we have one Athletics and one Terry so far. All right. Little Ding. Is that a Pokemon? Somebody tell me how to say that name. All right, Steve Otavaros. My Athletics. Oop, they fell. Greg Harris. Pat Riley. We've got J.R. Reed. John Davis. Tim Stoddard. Matt Young. Kevin Martin. Carlos Boozer. Todd Worrell. Well, so this box here, this box is actually minute rips from August that I was sleeving up. This bag is junk from the thrift store right before it goes to the dumpster. So the cards that you're seeing don't actually come from the box. We got Dwight Howard. I'm just looking through this bag to see what can go in my Junkie Breaks binder. Tim Harrop, Miami Heat, Tim Hardaway. Why do I actually recognize that name? Dwight Howard again. We've got Isaiah Ritter, Pat Riley, Nick Young, Mike Heineman, Josh Boone. Yeah, these cards, as you can see, they're complete trash. But I just wanted to see what was in them. Floyd Yeomans, Darnell Mee, Steve Smith, Darren Dalton. We've got Emeka Okafor. Is it Amika? Jeff Russell. Steve Lyons. Paul Millsap. Dennis Rasmussen. Rick Mayhorn. Butch Weininger. All right, got through that stack. How about some more of these Pokemons? I should be doing something other than this today. We have Pick-a-Peck ×2. That's a good name for a woodpecker. Cutie Fly. We have Potion, Bound Sweet. I guess they bounce. Scorched Earth and Professor's Letter. We have Lily. Is she a trainer? Oh, it says trainer right on there. Tierno. Minchino. More trainers. With another Whismer. Bronzor. Trainer. Fairy! We got a Pokemon card for the Junkie Breaks binder. That's what I was actually hoping for by even buying those Pokemon cards. We have Fairy Drop for the Junkie Breaks binder. We have Trumbeak, Groomy. We have Pokemon Center Lady, Snubble, Snubble, Snubble. We have Kangaskhan, Kangaskhan. Is that how it is? Kangaskhan. Jigglypuff. That's some old school right there. Jigglypuff. We have Paras, Zweilous. Two more Paras. Are they a parasite? Looks like it could be a parasite. A professor's letter. We've got Shauna. How do you say that guy's name? How? Lily. Another Pick-a-Peck. Pick-a-Peck? Picky-Peck. Morlo. Meowth. That's another old school one, right? Nuzleaf. Let's flip back around to the sports side. We have Gene Nelson, My Athletics. Shane Raleigh. We have John Starks. Al Nipper. Mark Akers. Harold Baines. Len Matuzik. We've got George Hendrick. Jose Okendo. Brad Arnsberg. Brad Arnsberg. We've got Michael Williams, Bill Winnington, John Russell. Not doing great on the names. I mean, for the Junkie Breaks binder. Derek Coleman, could have been a dairy. We have Kenny Smith, Michael Ansley, Jay Bell, Adrian Dantley, Ted Simmons, Carmelo Martinez. We've got Luis Williams. What is that? N64 Bowser's Castle. I do not even know what that is. Now that's okay. So I see a checkered flag. I see a racetrack in the corner. Don't know what game that is from. Beast Alert N64 Bowser's Castle. I don't know what that's from. That's weird. Maurice Williams. Derek McKee. Could have been a dairy. Got Frank DePino. The bottom right hand corner. Can you read it? Oh, you know what? I have a magnifying glass. It says, oh, Mario Kart from Wii. All right. So I guess that was a series of cards, Mario Kart. There's the not dairy. We have Frank DePino, Nazar Muhammad. We have Spike Owen, Steve Jeltz, Gary Waits. I was reading your comment when I uncovered this last card, so I actually had a delayed reaction. Gary Waits, new name for the binder. And can you guys hear the carpet cleaner next? All right, let's take the bag, get some more Pokemon. I would love to get one more Pokemon name that can go in my binder. We've got Meowth, which is, oh, that's the same. That's the one there. Another Meowth. We have Rufflet. Lass's Special. Hoot Hoot. Like that one, that's cool. We have Cottony ×2. Morlo. Morlo, we've seen that a couple of times, I think. Pincer, got a little caterpillar here. Metapod, Bounce Sweet, 3 of those. Parasect, like a turtle crab combination. Furry Cutter, Mushroom Drain. We have Cottony, Marill, Drudigun, Paris, Jigglypuff. So is Paris and Parasweet, like, does this one evolve into a Parasweet? Jigglypuff, Skidoo, Wigglypuff. What's the difference between a Jigglypuff and a Wigglypuff? Got 2 Wigglypuffs. Trainer, Pidgeot, Spirit Link. We've got Snorlax. Wait, Snorlax. Snorlax is a Dr. Seuss character, right? We've got Tangela. That one's cool. I like that. We have Burmy, Big Malasada. So these are the same but slightly different color. I guess that would be important if you were collecting cards for their value, which these have no value because they are tore up. Air Palm, Whimsir, Trumbeak, Spinda, again. Actually, I'm going to put that here. I like that one. I like the simple ones. Grumpig, Trumbeak, Shauna again, Spinda, Herdier, Shinotic, Professor Kukui, Energy Retrieval, a Timer Ball, an Ultra Ball, a Nest Ball, Energy, another Nest Ball, Energy. All right. Flip. Well, actually, let's not that many left in there. Let's take them all out. Okay. Back to sports. Denny Walling. We have Maurice Speets. We have Luis Aguayo, Joey Reed, Catino Mobley, Charlie Villanueva, Daryl Strawberry. Hey, that's a berry. All right, that goes in the binder for the berry. Larry! Larry with some Russian hockey name. Kawayak. Larry. We have Jim, Whale Wander, Fred Flynn, Kevin Wills, Charles Jones, George Fraser, Bill Long, with somebody scribbled with a pink pen on there. Eddie Murray. We've got Scott Hastings, 88 baseball checklist. John Marzano. That's a nice looking card. Oh, yeah, of course it is. It's a Fleer Flare. Chris Webber. Fleer Flare are great cards. Jamal Magliori. We have Anthony Bowie, Pat Clements, Juan Castillo, and Bob James. All right, let's see here. Get some of these Pokemon. We have Pokemon Fan Club. Okay. Potion, C-Dot, Fungus, Why does that look like an actual toy stuck in the woods and then they took a photo? That's kind of crazy. We have pincer, ven venonat. Imagine if there were actual animals called venom gnats. That would suck. More lol. Surskit, surskit, surskit. Clefable. Grand bull. Ferroseed. Another grand bull. Loudred. Professor, and then Doduo. We have Kangaskhan, Rowlet, Dartrix, Wally the Trainer. It's the first time we've seen Wally. We have Dartrix, Fomantis, another Rowlet, Dino, Snubbull ×2, Flabele, no, I don't know. Got 2 accent marks on the name, on the E's. Can you see them? There we go. Don't know how to say that. Got Potion, Spritzy, Shinotic, roller skates. Didn't know they had roller skates in Pokemon. Got Energy, Druddigon, Energy, Decidueye. Are roller skates a Pokemon, or are they just something that you use in Pokemon? Nidorino. Ooh, special energy. We have Decidueye. That's probably what it is. Decidueye. Bastiodon and Chansey. Energy, special charge. Energy. Togod Demaru. Cyndaquil. So let's see, Cyndaquil, is that like a burning what are the animals that have quills? Porcupine. Is that like a burning porcupine? Cyndaquil. And Goldluck. Let's see if Goldluck can bring us some actual luck. Last stack of these. Look how tore up those are. Dave Cone, Lee Guterman, Bill Buckner. We have Irvin Johnson, Turn Back the Clock, Ron Bloomberg, John Smiley, Gary Matthews. All right, Mel Hall. We have Keith Atherton, Stuck, to Mike Dunleavy. We have Bill Duran, Sid Fernandez, Daryl Boston, Mark Clear. We've got Steve Bedrosian, Dave Schmidt, Paul O'Neill, Kent Herbeck, Vince Coleman, Ron Darling, Dwight Gooden, Ray Quinones, Leon Durham. We have Cedric Sabalos. We have Johnny Newman, Eddie Jones, Tim Flannery, Joe Smith. Are we going to get one more? Mike Hart. We have Billy Owens, Raymond Raymond Felton. We have Moose Haas and Bob Brower. That is it for the sports. And then we have that many more Pokemon. We've got Spearow, the trainer Judge, Fomantis, Rowlet, Fomantis, Gardevoir, Spirit Link, Delinquent, Trainer Delinquent. I'm sitting here trying to make names sound like Pokemons now when it just says Delinquent. Pikipek, a Claw Fossil, Anorith. There's the Professor, Fomantis, Pikipek, Pinsir, Spirit Z. First time we've seen that one, I think. Energy, Timer Ball, Energy, Ultra Ball, Timer Ball, Ultra, Nest, Great, Pokey. Hey, it's the first plain old Pokeball that we've seen. So how does this work? You throw them, right? Oh, look, I caught a Gary, a Strawberry, and a Fairy with my Pokeball. Yeah, hey, you're the one watching it, not me. Energy. Tons of energy. Weedle. Sandshrew. That's kind of an old school one, right? Tangela. Carvana. Isn't that a car dealership? Persian. Alolan Persian. Sneasel. Nuzleaf. Sandile. Cacturn. It's not going to be easy to do more streams like this because it requires being in a certain spot. And most of what I do is actually moving around on the road. We've got Carvana again. Magnemite. Fennekin. Chimchar. Ponyta. That's when I say old school, I just mean like old school characters, like names that I would recognize from 20 years ago or whatever. A lot of these other ones are, I don't know who they are, never heard of them. Monferno, Halucha. We've got Mankey, Ponyta, different variation right there. Cool. Monferno, another Ponyta. Anorith. We've got Hariyama. Hariyama. We could put that right there. Growlithe. Fennekin. Braixen. Simisear. There's another Cyndaquil. Diglett. I know that name. Kabuto. Croagunk, Dartrix, Kangaskhan, Lucario, and double color, I thought it said cordless, double colorless energy. Harry what? Which Harry? Hariyama? Is that Hariyama? Hariyama. Can that go in the binder with my fairy drop? Gary Matthews, Daryl Strawberry, Larry, Gary, and then some athletics, and a Terry. All right. That's the bag, guys. The bag is empty. It's been over an hour and I still have sleeving to do before I can get back to work. But I don't think I want to make you sit here and watch me sleeve cards. So I guess the big hit of the day is the Jose Bautista Bat Relic out of a Fairfield box that I got in Folsom. So you want me to keep sleeving cards while I sit here, while you guys watch? I guess if you don't want to watch, you could leave, right? So let me put all these cards back in the bag. I have no idea what I'm going to do with these because they are complete and utter tore up. Let me put them back in the bag and then I'll sleeve up some more cards. I guess it's not completely terrible because while I'm sleeving cards, you get to see them, right? Let me put all of these back. All right. Actually, not that many left. Okay, these go back in the box there. I actually really like that Bautista card. Okay. Not actually that many left. Let me brush the dust off of here. Okay. There we go. There's the remainder of the cards from August Minute Rips. And there's another pack of sleeves. I've been using these sleeves from Target, 500 packs for $6. Not a bad deal. They are Ultra Pro, but I've had at least one batch that the consistency of the plastic was completely different. It was thinner and sticky and just overall a pain in the butt to deal with. One thing I did figure out is that when you stack them up, you can't slide them back and forth. And I don't know why. They're still Ultra Pro, but this one batch came and they would stick together. You couldn't slide them like this. But what I did was I started alternating them, and then you can kind of half slide them so they don't completely stick together. These, once again, are the cards from August Minute Rips. Why is that stuck? Is that just static from the plastic? Was this one that's going out to somebody? Boston Red Sox. That one's staying with me, I guess. That hit. Nobody had the Red Sox in August. Oops, hey, it's the canvasback duck. Surprising that we got that canvasback duck. That's the one that I got in the Goose Hunt by Julie Farnham. This card has like some kind of line. Can you see that line going up and down? I think it's like at some point in the process, there was another card on top of it, and it went through a roller, and it got pressed down onto the other card. So it's kind of like a crease. It's right down there, right there. Bummer when that happens with brand new cards, especially for the prices they're charging. Okay, there we go. Strawberry. Mets. Yan Gomes. Bryce Wilson. We have Taryn. Could have been a Terry. Favre. Hey, Taryn, change your name next year on your cards. Felix Bautista. Zach Wheeler. Slam Diego. Adds Soto. Okay, so this is not just a team card. That's a specific like event that they're commemorating on that team card. We have Ranger Suarez, Xander Bogaerts. I like last year's Stars of MLB better than this year. We've got Walker. Oh, here we go again with the hard to get these matte finish cards into the sleeves without catching the corner. Sutton, Dawson. Here, let's put this. These are August minute rips. Right there. That's what we're working on. Sleeve all these up. Was hoping to get this done yesterday, and then should have been sorting them today. But surprisingly tired from working so much on my vacation. Funny how that works. Got to be back at my regular job Monday night. Lodolo. This must have been from Brian Zebart, probably right here. Topps Holiday 2020. LeMahieu. I don't remember if I looked for short prints in these. Let me know if you see a short print. That's the, can you hear the guy next door? I guess they're getting ready to rent the office next door to a new tenant. Sorry if I'm not responding directly to anything you guys are saying. I'm looking at what I'm doing with the sleeves and not really looking at the chat. Corey Seager. Martinez. Molina. Must be tricky when they're doing artwork and they have to do somebody's tattoos in the artwork. Oop, that was almost a disaster. They almost went flying. You know when you try to pick up a stack and it's offset a little bit and they squeeze and they just go shooting out all over the place across the room? It's like a card stack sneeze. Biggio. Come on. There we go. Long ball lore. Killebrew. Rizzuto. Pasta dinner. Oh, I picked up some workers from an Italian restaurant at the end of their shift, and they were talking about pasta. And I had a really ridiculous thought about pasta, because not so much the dry pasta, but fresh pasta. If you make fresh pasta, you're using dough, and then you form it into the pasta noodles that you're making, and then you boil it. And so really, it's just a dumpling. Little bow tie dumplings. If you think about it, right? Fried, boiled dough that's what a dumpling is, right? Boiled bread dough. Got Ahmed, Bieber. I have a whole another box of cards that need to be sleeved. McCovey, but I can't sit here for hours today. Pierogies are also dumplings. Pierogies. Aren't pierogies are stuffed, right? Isn't it like a folded stuffed? So Do you boil it and then bake it? Kind of like a bagel. I know a bagel is boiled. Is it also baked then? We've got Huston, professional skateboarder, relic. Remember, once again, these are from August minute rips. All right. You can boil, bake, or fry. Bologna are just hot dog pancakes. Yeah, I have thought about that in the past. A bologna, like an old school bologna, not the slices you buy from Oscar Mayer, but the way we used to get it, government surplus, it was like a 10-pound, basically a giant sausage, right? And really it's just like one giant hot dog. But if you've ever had fried bologna that wasn't like the pre-sliced Oscar Mayer, and it was from one of those 5 or 10-pound logs of bologna, and you could slice it off as thick as you want, like a steak, that's a whole different level of fried bologna. We had that kind of meal when I was a kid. We were poor at times, most of the times. Hey, I remember pulling that card. Not the Hunter Renfro. I remember pulling this card because I liked it a lot. Great, awesome looking card. Great design. Love it. We are almost done. And I would love to just keep hanging out, but I got to pack all this stuff up and put it away and go to work. I still have a full shift of lift to do tonight, and I'm actually probably about an hour behind from when I wanted to start. What's going to be the last card that I'm going to sleeve up here? It's going to be Tink Hence. Is that a Pokemon? Tink Hence. All right. Those go there. Are they going to fit? Barely. So that's what I usually do. Minute rips. I stack all the cards up in here. If I have time when I'm shooting the videos, then I sleeve them as I go. If I don't have time, then I stack them in the box and I sleeve them later. Stack those all up, and then when I sort them, I'll pull out the cards for you guys, and whatever's left over goes into a 550 count box. And I have several boxes that I haven't actually done anything with the cards except put them in their little 550 count boxes. So like there's July 2023, there's June, those are the leftovers. Some good cards in here, but I haven't done anything with them. One of these days, yeah, I'm sure every collector says that, right? One of these days I'm going to sort all my stuff out. But every month you keep adding more and you haven't sorted out what you had. But anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. Got all my August minute rips sleeved up. Tomorrow I will sort them out. And I think June, July, and August still need to be shipped. I've already sorted the June and July, and then I'll work on the shipping process. But thank you for watching. Had fun with that ridiculous stack of tore up cards and pulling that crate. Oh, I put it back in the box. The Jose Bautista Bat Relic from the Fairfield box. Pretty cool. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time. How do I end this? There's an X. I'm going to touch the X, see what happens. Thank you, Johnny. See you guys next time. Where's the X? There's the X. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Okay. Bye-bye.